Hello, Prinny here, back with another video. This one might be a quick one. I just noticed this notice. I didn't notice it before. Here's the announcements. There we go. It comes up fixing issues, and known issue on 14th. The trait debuff arrogance, and when I'm reading it, it just says known issue, so I wasn't sure if they were saying they fixed it. But when I was doing it, I was able. It seemed like it was working because I was able to clear it, and I'm in the 99%, and for a first clear, I'm surprised it's that high. Like, unless I got really lucky. I mean, I did clear it fairly easily, copying like one of the high ranked strats. Who obviously probably had better setup than me. At the very least, they had Nydia. If anyone's struggling, so if I am right and it is fixed, I suspect that I won't stay up there as more people realize it and do it again. Let's go ahead and take a look at the replay. Now, unfortunately, my replay is very specific with the units I use, so I'm not sure how repeatable this will be for you. I mean, two of the characters, Agatha and Cassandra, were just YOLO pools. I got lucky. The idea behind this strategy is to debuff the boss with piercing damage increase so that the cannon does more damage. I believe all these characters are good at that. I have fallen because with the loadout that I have Yasandre, she can't have the ability that lets her pick up when allies pick up her daggers, that will give them shield. But I feel that it's actually good because as you get better coverage of the daggers over the area, since you're not picking them up, eventually you have most of the screen covered. Especially if you drop them near the spawn points. And then of course Agatha, her wounds also increases piercing damage as long as it's not percentage base, which the cannon isn't. And the issue that was that, as I understood it before, is in this difficulty, like after the Calamity does its preparation turn, it's supposed to get a debuff called Arrogance that increases the damage the cannon does, but it either wasn't applying the debuff or just wasn't actually adding it. And I remember one of my first attempts was I was like turn 15 and the cannon hadn't managed to knock away half the boss's health. And part of that might have been because I wasn't using this increases piercing debuff. Let me follow that damage because I think right now it's 5 digits, and I think I was able to get up to 6 digits. So I'm hoping I'm right about this, and I just wasted my time talking about something that I'm wrong. But I figured I should get, if I am right, I should get this out as soon as I can to help you. on this Sunday. Running out of days to do it. Now I have Camelot in the far end because he's fairly self-sufficient, being really tough and able to give himself a shield, while I have Fallen up on the north end, helping out. Fortunately, my Fallen is only 2-star. I didn't really have the ability to star her up before now, so I gave her the Shield of Justice so that she can gain a shield herself, because unfortunately her trait to give ally shields doesn't affect her until she's 4-star. So that's why she has the Shield of Justice. As long as I can keep her from being attacked, she will just build up. It's a 5-star Shield of Justice, so it's more usable for her, able to build up over time, as long as I'm careful for positioning. Another thing that was really bugging me is these teleporting guys. Ideally, you want relatively fast units to be able to deal with them. So I have SP Raleigh with her mobile tactics that increases her speed by 100. I have Kavari, who's naturally fast enough to kill one with giving them roster and then using conviction. And then Camelot is also just a little bit faster than them, so he's strong enough to one-shot them, at least mine is. It's important to keep trying to put down the flag to help with the energy and cooldowns of the skills. Right now I haven't put down a new flag because he's at 70%. When he's at 70%, he gets a new attack that I'm not exactly sure how it killed the flag, because it's supposed to target the unit with the most physical attack, which is Camelot, but for some reason it destroyed the flag as well, so I had to wait till he till next turn to reapply the flag. So for me that was turn 5. Up to now I hadn't really used Fallen too much, and there are characters like Clara who comes out, and of course I also got Usandre, and I thought like, oh well, I haven't really used Fallen, and then like I got Usandre, I'll probably never need to, and then once I realized that my strategy I couldn't give Usandre's skill that lets her apply shields to allies who pick up her knives. See, now we're in 6 digits, and technically I guess since we started at 80%, maybe depending on the number of stacks, it isn't applying arrogance, which is a shame if I misunderstood it. But on the other hand, it would mean that I'm probably going to stay in that 99% if I just have an optimal units to clear this map. I cleared this on turn 11, and I remember seeing clears at like turn 20 and higher, which would explain. I actually can, I believe, improve the score of my lower, of the lower floor, because my current score was before I realized they fixed the into the water bug. Like when you knock the boss of that stage into the water, it's supposed to do 50% of his max HP, but it was applying his 95% piercing percentage based damage to him, so the actual damage wasn't too impressive. But now it does a proper 50%. Okay, yeah, so that was 600,000. When I started, I was barely 80,000, so it's definitely applying the arrogance, because piercing damage isn't boosted by the injured debuff. So the only other way I could be doing that much damage is if I had a bunch of stacks of the boost. Which I might have. I mean, I did kill a lot of enemies, but I feel like that shouldn't add up to that high amount. Yasunder is fairly key for this map. Was that 1,000,000 damage? Should be able to land one more, so we'll slow it down. Okay, yeah, so that was 6 digits, so it wasn't 1,000,000 damage, but it's still a lot more damage than the 5. I believe there will be one more attack, because he should get another stack of arrogance after his turn, and then it finishes him off with the cannon. So we'll see exactly how much damage it does with 3 stacks of arrogance. Actually, I may have slowed him so that his turn comes after the cannon, now that I think about it. Okay, now, so he will get an arrogance. This cannon. Yeah, so with like no stacks, it went from around 100,000 damage to 300,000 damage, which would be 3 times. So my conclusion is that it is applying the arrogance stacks, which was the main issue. So, um, so if you haven't got it, or if you weren't happy with your score, go ahead and try again. You might be able to clear it now. I think for most people who are struggling, it's just a matter of surviving, since you got 30 turns, and like every 3 or 4 turns, so it'll keep increasing those stacks. So thank you for watching, and have a great day.